Hello everyone and welcome over to Chicagoland. Here for the NR2003 PMU Cup Series. We are currently at race 11, I think, of this 26 race season. And so far we've been doing alright, I guess. This will of course be the last race of the first United States tour before we start our international tour from the next race onwards, which will be in Canada Motorsport. So let's get ourselves a chance to enjoy this last race of Americanness before we spend the next, I think, 6-7 races going from country to country out of the United States. So there we go. This is Chicagoland. The set, it's obviously the same place as the Windy City. That's right, Chicagoland is known as the Windy City. And so let's take a look at the entry list. We've seen we've seen one notable change coming up to this race. We welcome Albert Extras, who will be driving the number 50 car today. So Albert Extras is back after a few race absence, having been replaced in the number 1 by Nicky Rive. So I guess that's entirely it. So let me double check to make sure everyone is okay before we get on with the qualifying session, as we all dying to want to see who will start on where. Anyway, let's go through this. Who qualified today?
Drivers, to your car.
Simmons will qualify on pole. Let me check the times to make sure everything's okay. Simmons will start on pole today, and Sheridan will start from second place. Roberto Crown Jr. third place. AJ Jr. fourth. Dex Miyazaki fifth. Owen Scott sixth. Nolo Hamilton seventh. Tari Lowell eighth. Quinn Mullaney ninth, and Stacey Williams 10th. Those are your top 10 starters. And let's go through the point standings currently at the moment of this race. It's been a huge surprise to see who's actually leading. Yeah, it's been a huge surprise, I got to say. As I'm gonna bring the standings now, and yeah, it's been a huge surprise. Austin Liang is currently leading the point standings with 200 points. Coming up to this race, Chicagoland. Wright Sr. Down to second place, but still 10 points away from Austin Liang with 190 points. John Palmer in third place, still strong though, despite a few ups and downs in the past few races. Drew Walker up into fourth place, and Rei Ayanami fifth place. Wright Jr. sixth. Joy Maddox 7th, Blake Parker 8th, Lola Chirnside 9th, and Nolo Hamilton 10th. Those are your top 10 drivers currently in the points. So, let's see what will happen to everyone else. We don't know. The points standings do often shake up a lot in the past coming races. So who knows? Who knows? Will we see a new leader in points? We don't know. So, let's get through this. Let's get this done and over with. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's take a look at the bottom. Yes, I've made a mistake. I went too fast with showing the bottom standings, and I just want to show you guys properly where you guys are starting at the moment. But yeah, this is Chicagoland. It's an oval, so I think pretty much almost everyone can match this track. So it's going to be a very interesting race here at what we used to call it the Crashland. So let's hope there is not going to be any drama before the start of the race. We got 10 seconds before the famous words in motor racing comes out.
Drivers, engines.
Oh, what's happened at the back? Looks like a bit of a slow start. So we have an old Chevy front row this time. In fact, an old Chevy top 3 with Roberto Crown Jr. in 3rd place. Aside from the Toyota AG Jutney, all Chevys are in the top 6. Or will start in the top 6. There is Dex Miyazaki and Owen Scott. And hopefully they'll try and put another strong running from there. Dex Miyazaki has yet to win a race, but has shown some promising in terms of speed. I think he has scored 2 poles so far this season, but not yet a victory, which probably could be the reason of his bad luck, I guess. Bad luck just happened to the number 14. Who knows? Anyway, the pace truck is pulling in, and we're about to go racing here at Chicagoland. And Kenzie Simmons gets a bit of drafting from Roberto Crown Jr., but will she hold that lead? It looks as though Roberto Crown Jr. is already seen the door on the side of the 99 car. And unfortunately, Solomon Sheridan will get pushed on to the inside. Bit of a sad sight to see. But the number 99 of Kenzie Simmons will hold on to that lead for the time being as we come up to the end of lap 1. Solomon Sheridan, though, up in the second insert, and he goes for it again. He goes for tries to go for 1 place higher. Here comes Sheridan. And Sheridan! Whoa! What's a move we've got down there? And Scott does it as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look what are these 2 drivers doing right now? It seems as though that they're trying to give Kenzie Simmons a fright of her life. Maybe try and force her into a mistake, which could try and give them an opportunity to get past. But unfortunately, that did not happen. So Simmons will continue to lead here on coming up to lap 2. But Owen Scott will have a look at it this time, and let's see if he will make that move. Oh, it looks like he will try and make a move. You know, Chicagoland is a bit tricky to pass today, actually. That's a bit tricky to get past. So Owen Scott looks like he'll need a bit of assistance, probably some drafting from the back, I guess. Well, here comes Sheridan. Probably some assistance down there. Maybe they can try and get close. Now they're getting closer to the 99, so already Simmons is already under pressure. Oh, it looks like that Owen Scott will try and push Simmons onto the outside. He goes closer and closer and closer, trying to get past. They're now going side by side. Owen Scott seems to have better grip on the inside, but Simmons looks like she's responding on the outside. She is sort of still up front, probably due to the fact that there is no drafting yet from the back of Owen Scott. If he has a bit of drafting, maybe he's got the edge. But now Simmons is holding on to that first place spot. And Sheridan is already having to deal with things. But that looks like Dylan Hayden, I think. That's on the number 48, climbing up a little bit. He's got the inside. And right at the rear of the number 11 car, Solomon Sheridan. Juden, he's starting to drop back from 4th place, actually. He's now dropping back. But now we're seeing a true battle for 3rd and a battle for the lead. Owen Scott still trying to get in front of that number 99 car. In fact, you know, Kenzie Simmons, she has led races, but unfortunately led to her bad luck. Remember that notable race back at I think Darlington, I think? Oh no, Bristol, I mean. She led for almost the entirety of the race, or at least probably around half of the race, I think, until tires gave up and she couldn't hold any longer, so that's why she dropped down. So she's leading right now, but will her luck pay off this time? As Owen Scott is still right on her tail and still putting her under pressure this time. Roberto Crown Jr. is still up in third. Now he's got a chance to try and get around the number 36 if he can possibly can. Unfortunately, that will be a distraction for the number 36 because he is so at the rear of the 99. In fact, at the moment, he's probably trying to keep 99 at bay, probably in case if any mistake happens, or unless Owen Scott can try and make a move again. Not yet, though. You can see what 99 is got in store for him. Well, that's not a way to try. That's not a way for the champion to try and make that move. Doesn't look good for the season 3 champion Owen Scott. Now he's under pressure from the number 22 and the number 11. As we go down the order, we will see how everyone else doing. Oh, and Leland Hill back in a Toyota after spending 2 races in a Dodge. In fact, he came out with an astonishing victory at Michigan last race, which could probably be a decision decision on his future in his career. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's frozen. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a fright moment. As we see, Leland Hill is trying to put as effort as he can in that Toyota now, as he decides on his future ahead. And here comes Roberto Crown Jr. up into second place, and now he's alongside the number 99. So Owen Scott there must be something going wrong with Owen Scott. Now he loses that second place spot to Roberto Crown Jr. Now Roberto Crown Jr. is hopefully going to add to his from his first win last season at Bristol, and now he's closing in onto the 99. And this is Nolo Hamilton, now up into third place. And here comes Roberto Crown Jr. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Whoa! 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 That was a close one. Up in second place. Oh my gosh! Roberto Crown Jr. just was so close to getting kicked out, to getting crashed out. Oh my god! That was a scare from so high up the order. But even despite that, he's now leading. And we got to stop right there, because we got to take a look at that scary replay of where Roberto Crown Jr. could have ended up. That was a scare. That was a scare. You can see Nolo Hamilton went so close onto the number 22. Look at this. Despite being touched, he must have got a lot of speed, and then he recovered and that's why he took the lead from the number 99. What a frightening moment to see. I guess some people will say that this is obviously going to be an upset, because if Roberto Crown Jr. wins the race, then I guess no one else will be happy. But just look at how cheeky, if not lucky, that Roberto Crown Jr. was doing. Look at it. Nolo Hamilton gave him the lucky move. Let's go on board Owen Scott and see if we can capture any moment from there. You can see, look at Nolo Hamilton pushing him onto the grass, and then despite that he will save himself and he goes up front. I guess because Kenzie Simmons is now moving herself to the outside lane, so he starts losing speed from there. I guess this is probably the first time we've seen such a save like this, so high up the order, so high up in terms of positions, and it could have been a lot worse. In fact, we've obviously seen Indianapolis where a lot of cars up front didn't make it. Almost all the cars were battling for the lead, could not make it, and they all got crashed. So yeah, they go crash into the wall, and that brought out the caution. So anyway, let's carry on. So, number 22 is now leading, but the number 99 is recovering a little bit, so she could try to find her way back up, but she's going to have a lot of work to put out if she wants to get that lead back. The number 36, though, is up back into third place spot now, so he could maybe have a bit more draft now that he's not having distraction. I don't know. My brain's not functioning well at this point. But anyway, as we see now, 4 Chevys are still leading the top 4. And here comes the 36, trying to make a pause on the number 99. Will the 99 respond? It looks as though 11 might give anyone some assistance of a draft. Well, thanks to him, it looks like number 99 does have a bit of a response from that attempt of a pass from the number 36. I guess if it wasn't for Sheridan, then probably Scott would have made it. So now the order's gonna stay as it is right now. Here comes the number 99 of Simmons. But Owen Scott seems to be blocking the door on attempt of a pass from the lead for the number 99. It seems as though the 99 seems to have some overwhelming emotion coming to her. So it looks as though that she has lost that position to Owen Scott now, and now they're going 3 wide. She's now forced into a 3 wide battle between Sheridan and Hamilton. Hamilton, Nolo. And she will continue to lose positions. So here comes 36 of Owen Scott. Looks, oh wait, I don't know if, are we still on the green flag? I think we're still green. Yeah, it looks like we're still green. And Roberto Crown Jr. still leading, but Owen Scott right around him on his tail. And that looks like Judy. That is Judy making he's going up. He's going back up to 4th place, probably coming to 3rd place. We see the battle for the lead now going side by side between Roberto Crown Jr. and Owen Scott. Still no way to get past as Roberto Crown Jr. Holds on to that lead. And Judy up into 3rd. Nolo Hamilton up there as well. And here comes Judy. Looks like they're going 3 wide for the lead. Almost 3 wide for the lead. It looks as though the Judy is going to distract Owen Scott. But despite that, Owen Scott recovers from that bit of a threat, and now he's going to try and go once more for the lead. Does he make it this time, or will Roberto Crown Jr. respond? They're so far up between each other. You can see how big of a gap between these 2 car sides. Roberto Crown Jr. seems to be responding pretty well so far, and Simmons seems to be running on the aggression right now. Where is Camry Sr.? Camry Sr. Currently runner-up in the championship. Still struggling a bit. I don't know if he's climbing up or not. But where is Austin Liang, your championship leader? Oh, Austin Liang. He's struggling right now. That's a big shock for the championship leader. What is going on with Austin Liang? That's a big question mark. We've seen the unknowns of Austin Liang, of what he was doing the past few races. First he was so high up, and now he's down there. I don't know what's going on. This is a big question mark. What is going on with Austin Liang? Is he a worthy championship contender? We don't know as well. Anyway, let's get back up the order. To the oh my gosh! Cameron Sr., Sophia Petty, and Nicky Wright both collided. Oh my God, that's not gonna be good relationship between these drivers. Well, that's not gonna be a good relationship. SLR racers and affiliates colliding with each other. I just caught it at that moment. Look at this. Well, it looks as though, sadly, Cameron Sr. will not be able to take the lead back after this race. Thanks to this unfortunate moment, you can see he's smoking. Oh my gosh. And some cars didn't make it either. Oh my God, and he gets hit again. Oh, almost they did make. Hold on. Almost they did not make it as well. Some cars tried to avoid. You can see Meeks, Chirnside, Jameson, and Juliano trying to make it. Hold on. Let me go back because I didn't do the screen properly. But take a look. You can see those 4 cars were trying to avoid the wreck. They went off the grass actually, and then they weren't paying attention too much. And then you can see Jameson spinning. Oh my gosh! Look at them. That's a bit of a play fight. Anyway, let's see. I went a bit further up, though. Anyway, there you go. Bang on. Go from another angle. Just an unfortunate situation. Let's go on board, though, with maybe Wright Sr. Go on board Jameson, one of the 4 cars that tried to avoid that wreck off the grass. Well, I don't think they suffered much damage. It was a light. There were just some light taps, so I think they were able to get the cars going. Now, let's see if they're going to pit. That's a big question mark. Will they pit or will they not pit? They will pit. And Liang 2 laps down, even hopeless. Okay, we will go green next lap. And we have the unfortunate Liang, your championship leader, up front. This is going to be a huge headache for a lot of leaders now. And, oh Lord, if I pray to Lord, what would I say? I pray that everyone gets past number 42 safely. Well, anyway, the pace truck is now out, and, well, the pace truck is now in, and we're going again. Hopefully, well, as well as that, we're not going to see another wreck. But anyway, thanks to Austin Liang, it looks like Austin Liang will, Roberto Crown Jr. will try and make the lead more comfortable for him, but there's Owen Scott right behind him. I guess Owen Scott is trying to survive the unfortunate perils of the number 42. Oh, here we go. Now you can see this effect has had on the number 36. They were going free wide for a second, but now the number 36 is now back on his feet and still clothing in on the number 36. Number 42 is right behind him. And here we go. Maybe the number 42 could be a benefit to the number 36. Who knows? Dylan Hayden, though, up into third place, could be a contender for a championship points lead at the end of the day. And Junie down at the back, sadly. Everyone else but Austin Liang is on the lead lap. And Roberto Crown Jr. still leading, and Owen Scott. Then you got Dylan Hayden now making an attempt of a pass. Well, it looks as though Austin Liang is going to cause a buffer to everyone, or almost everyone right behind him. But Dylan Hayden managed to get past number 42, so he could go on a streak ahead. .36 versus the 48, battling with each other. But this is unbelievable. Roberto Crown Jr. is pretty fast. Austin Liang still standing there. Dylan Hayden was faster than the cars up front. So maybe Dylan Hayden could be a leader in the next few laps. Oh, look, Austin Liang's there. Austin Liang is there. This is not going to be happy. This is not going to be any better for the number 48. And he's going a bit wide. He was a bit wide. He probably could have hit the wall. We're about nearly halfway of the race, and we might see another pit stop coming up. We don't know yet. And Owen Scott will try again this time to try and take that lead. He has not taken the lead yet, I don't think. Maybe he had one lap, but maybe not, I don't know. But now he's going side by side on the number 22. Still going side by side. And he's holding it. He is not giving up. He's holding it as much as he can possibly can. And he goes up in front, but will number 22 make a last response? And, well, looks like he'll take the lead at the end of this lap, but number 22 is trying to get back at the lap. He's trying to get back at him. Owen Scott will lead this lap, but number 22 is on course to retake that lead again. They're still going side by side. And here comes Dylan Hayden. That could be a threat for the both of them. Number 36, is he going to block the number 22? He does it just about it. Just about it. A very close shave for the number 36. That probably could have ended in him being passed once again. So now 36 will continue to lead, but still under intense pressure from the number 22. In fact, he's a lot more pressure now. Number 22, Roberto Crown Jr. After being passed, and he will not get any better because of Dylan Hayden right behind him, who seems to be putting on faster lap times compared to the top two cars. Nolo Hamilton's up into 4th place, but look at how the grid is shaking up. Oh, hello, Riley Hill. He's up in the top 10 now. And Lynn Hill's on the way as well. You can see his brother. And probably Drew Walker, who could probably tempt the championship if he can carry on like this. He's on a good site right now. And CJ Williams is now up in the top 5. Owen Scott now leading still, but still under intense pressure from the number 22, which could probably change the race. And Nolo Hamilton getting past, trying to get past number 48. Riley Hill on the move. He's moving up just slowly. He's got past the unfortunate Austin Liang, and now he's trying to get past CJ Williams. And Roberto Crown Jr. attempts a move on the 36th once again, still to no avail, and I will give Dylan Hayden the opportunity. Whoa, was that a tap? Did he just tap the number 22? That would have been a close shave. We gotta take a look at that. We don't know if he has tapped the number 22. That's the big question. Maybe we'll find out in a minute. As you can see, number 48 trying to get past number 22. Still to no avail. It doesn't look like it, but he might still have that opportunity. Thanks to Nolo Hamilton. Oh my gosh! Don't let it slip off. Don't let it slip off. Anyway. Let's see what happened. Did he tap number 22? Oh, just about it, but not much. That was a very close shave. And still in 3rd place after that bit of scare with the number 22 car. Juliano is now the one to drop down, unfortunately. Well, alongside AJ Judney, who was as high as probably 2nd, I think. Well, mostly 3rd, early stages of the race until now. For now, all eyes are now on the 36 still, who could try and limp his car. Well, not limp his car, but try and bring it to say 6 to victory lane for the 2nd time this season. And Nolo Hamilton is now on the charge. I think it looks like he could be a charging threat. He's now got the number 22 to deal with this time, as Dylan Hayden drops back slightly. He's now right behind Nolo Hamilton and about to get overtaken as well by CJ Williams. But look at the drive of Riley Hill. Riley was trying to put on a drive down there. And Owen Scott builds up a lead. The gap is expanding, so it looks as though he'll be more comfortable leading as the laps go by. Roberto Crown Jr. is still holding on to the 2nd place spot. And look at all the pressure of all the cars around. And CJ Williams now trying to take 2nd place even. He's close to Roberto Crown Jr. compared to the others that are battling. I guess it's because of the fact that Riley Hill, I think his laps are getting a bit faster than most of the cars up front. So this could shake up the pack a little bit now. and Austin Liang is still there around the top 10, despite the fact he's not supposed to be there. He probably isn't the nice guy to give back. To give way to drivers who are faster than him. So Dylan Hayden could potentially be a championship leader after this race. If he carried on like this, with a win in the bag, this could be an interesting race, an interesting contention. Owen Scott continues to lead now that he's made himself more comfortable after laps of furious driving and stuff like this. Now Dylan Hayden will try and see if he can get around Roberto Crown Jr. and get past him. Not quite yet, but you can see Dylan Hayden is still holding on, and he's going to try and take it one step further. But Roberto Crown Jr. is blocking the door in front of him. So Roberto Crown Jr. still holds on to second place. Dylan Hayden will have to make a move at some point in the next few laps. Well, in the next few moments, if he can possibly make it. And we're seeing freeway battle now for the second place spot as Nolo Hamilton joins the party. And even though with that intense drafting, there's almost no way of getting past the number 22 car. And still holding on. Now even CJ Williams joins on the party now. Now this is truly a battle between many against one now. Oh, we got a safety. We got a yellow flag. What happened? Yellow flag. We don't know what's happened.
Big time.
It looks as though the Strauss might be involved, but we don't know. Wait and see.
So I heard everything about what Sophia Petty went through. It's like, best of luck to her recovery.
Anyway, we'll find out what's going on. What's going on there? I have no idea what's going on there.
Look for smoke. Slow car, wait, slow car. In the back. There's a car in the back.
That's Juliano. I know it's Juliano. I don't know what's going on here. I need to find out what caused the yellow flag. I have no idea what's going on. This is getting weird and weird and weird and more of a mystery now. But I have no idea. What's the cause of the yellow flag.
Let's keep an eye out. As soon as the lights on that engine truck go on, we'll look for the field. Alright, so let's keep an eye out. Maybe the hard hit on the wall? Debris, maybe?
I have no idea. That's weird. Who would cause a wreck like this? How would a wreck cause?
We'll just chalk it up to debris.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, potentially debris.
Yeah, we'll just chalk it up to that.
This is okay. Well, I mean, for me, I call it a stupid reason to blow up a yellow flag.
Maybe it could be a person trying to get ahead of the system. Because that happened before NASCAR passed.
Wait, could it be Austin Liang? Oh no, he was caught up with the others, so it can't be him. Right, we're expecting to go green at the end of this lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 laps to go. See, 17 laps to go, I mean. It's okay. I mean, okay. Pace truck will pull in.
Oh dear.
This is going to get interesting.
This is going to be terrible. But no one is right on the inside.
This is the sight I hate to see. As we go green already, Austin Liang seems to be in everybody's way right now. And a bit unlucky there for Dylan Hayden. He goes on the inside behind Austin Liang. So now he's gonna have a work cut out for him. By the result, it looks as though that Owen Scott will be able to lead more comfortably now. But I guess Austin Liang's potential draft could benefit from most drivers behind the number 36. And here comes the number 22. Number 22 has got another chance of a potential lead again. And that was a close call, I guess, with the number 42 once again. So we don't know if we'll see a fuel mileage race. We don't know how long they're gonna last for. All right then, number 36 goes around the number 22. But will the number 22 make it stick? They're going side by side. Just the same thing what Owen Scott did when he took that lead. Oh my gosh, now they took on side by side. Now they've got drafting assistants around each other. Oh no, they're going free wide now. Oh my gosh, that was another close shave.
That was bad.
Another moment you can see, but Owen Scott seems to have more of the advantage now. I guess now he's on the inside, but Owen Scott blocks it away from him. What a close shake we're seeing right now as Owen Scott will continue to lead here at Chicagoland. And Nolo Hamilton up into second place as a result of that scare. He could try and get that first win. This could be crucial for him. And Lynn Hill, look at him. He's up there now.
But he's right.
And he's climbing up.
3 wide. Oh, never mind.
They are going 3 wide. Definitely going 3 wide. Lynn Hill up. Looks like he's up from nowhere, I guess. We now got 11 laps to go. Well, 12 laps to go, actually. And here comes Nolo Hamilton. Yep. He's getting a bit faster than the number 36, but can the number 36 respond? He's trying to hold the number 55, and he still does it. Looks like he's going to have some work cut out for him as well to try and make sure no one else takes his spot. Oh, and here comes Dex Mizaki. Could be a CT1-2 if he can pull it off. If Dex Mizaki can get past the number 55, this could be a potential 1-2 finish for the CTM team. And Lynn Hill up from nowhere. He's right there. And getting closer. Yeah, he's on a mad machine right now. He was up from 15, but now he's coming up pretty nicely.
3 wide. Who is joined back?
We've got less than 10 laps to go. Owen Scott will continue to lead. And we've got Mad Bow down there. And God forbid we don't get a yellow flag at this point again, because otherwise this will be an intense battle to the finish line, showdown. Roberto Crown Jr. will start to lose a little bit, but Dexter Izaki manages to get past all these cars. Now he's up into second place, and currently CT are running 1-2. But technically
The word
free?
that
Technically
Rabbit
free?
2 has not decided to drift yet.
Well, technically free because of CJ Williams as a junior driver. And he tries to master one of the main drivers,
Oh.
Dex Miyazaki, in that racer's car.
Man, make mistakes.
He's got the racer's energy now. He's got the energy as a D2 rookie. And he's going to hold it. It looks like though he will successfully make it. Oh, another look at that. Look how close racing is right now.
These guys are getting me nervous.
It's so scary. CJ Williams up in the second place. You can see the battle right now is still continuing for second place. 7 laps to go. And there is Asa Shabia. He joins the party for the first time. Bit of a late arrival to the party. And Miyazaki tries to take second place back. So, out of all the races we've seen so far, we've seen no driver have ever won more than one race. We've not seen a repeat winner so far this season. And this could change with Owen Scott taking his second win of the season if he does make it to the checkered flag in first place. CJ Williams up into second place still after that battle with Dex Miyazaki. Actually, CJ Williams is a bit faster, so this could be a threat. This could be a bit of a threat. Anyway. And Dylan Hayden is now getting put up again with the number 55. Oh, CJ Williams is unusually fast. Faster than Owen Scott. So, I guess Owen Scott might be in a bit of a pressure on potentially on the last lap. We've got 4 laps to go, and still potentially anything can happen. Looks as though Nolo Hamilton is on the charge now alongside CJ Williams. This could be a distraction of CJ Williams as he was getting close towards Owen Scott. But he's holding it quite beautifully right now. 3 laps to go. Oh, they're getting closer to Owen Scott. So Owen Scott might be a bit of trouble right now. Here comes CJ Williams. But Owen Scott closes the door. But how long would he hold it?
For now.
How long would he hold it? Owen Scott hold. Oh, there he goes. And he almost got hit by Dylan Hayden.
Whoa. Ooh, that was close.
Dylan Hayden tries to get.
And he gets free trained.
He gets from the outside. And the white flag will come up after this lap. Well, looks like 1 lap to go, and still anyone's race as Dylan Hayden might have a chance up front if he can possibly get past, or will Owen Scott continue and take the win? Let's see what Dylan Hayden can do, as he seems to be the only contender now for this particular race win now. Looks like it won't be. He might try and get closer at one point, but probably not yet, as we're about to head towards the finish line. There we go. Owen Scott seals it at Chicagoland. He takes his second win of the season. Another win for CTM.
I heard about Sophia Petty's condition.
That was a crazy race. we were hoping it to be a crazy race, and this is certainly one of them now, I guess. Hayden up into second place. This could potentially mean a championship points lead now that Austin Liang is gone. Definitely no points for him, but Riley, who's in third place? I have no idea. Nolo Hamilton up into third place. He'll definitely move up the order in the top 10. Let's all take a look at the fastest lap time. And it will be, I think that's Kendrick Meeks who will take home the fastest lap time. Alajo, he's several. He's like several seconds down. What happened to Alrighty Alajo? Oh, he went to the pits? But how did it happen? Oh, he pitted. Was it a penalty? It might have been a penalty. That was towards the end of the that was towards the end of lap 67. I think he came in just at that moment when the race was about to end. That's a bit of bad luck for a righty Alajo. He finished his race in the pits. That's a bit pathetic, but I guess maybe, I don't know, penalty at the last lap. That's very unusual.
That's
that
unlucky.
shouldn't have happened. He's not Michael
That's
Schumacher
unlucky.
or anything. He's not Michael Schumacher or anything. He wouldn't go for his penalty at the last lap. There's no way. Anyways, so there you go. Owen Scott wins at the Chicagoland. Hayden second place. Nolo Hamilton third. Arthur Xavier up into fourth place though. Excellent race for Arthur Xavier. Dex Miyazaki fifth place. Riley Hill sixth place. CJ Williams seventh place. Lynn Hill eighth. Avery Hamilton ninth. And Roberto Crown Jr. 10th. As we go down the order. Oops-a-daisy. Whoa. The only retirees are those who have been involved in that wreck that caused the first caution. Camera right, Nikki Rive and Sophia Petty. Oh boy, this has been a good race.
Petty.
I guess
First
it's been
Sophia Petty.
This has been a good race. Well, we have reports that Sophia Petty's condition, we don't know yet, but we'll find out what's going on now in the Discord.
It looks like the possibility of surviving.
CTM, I would say, is definitely a team to beat at the moment.
They're coming back on top.
Well, they're back on top.
Terrible start.
Oh, Carvalho's got top 20. That's a good one. Right. So we'll find out about Sophia Petty. We don't know yet, but anyways, we do hope she's fine. Probably concussion. Well, we thought that she's okay. We thought that she's definitely okay.
Well,
right.
She's currently in a state where it's possible that she could die. But first to her, and then she survives.
No, I don't think that will happen. So, anyway.
Playing out by the caretaker.
Anyways, so alright, so I guess that might be it. Oh, pardon me, I must have broke something. Okay, I thought I broke something. Anyway, so I guess that brings an end to the American tour, the first round, and now we're moving on to the international tour. And I think I might have a thought in mind when it comes to international races. Maybe I'll think of something, but probably I'll mention this idea later on after the stream ends. I'll probably think of something like that. So, but anyway, so let's conclude the American tour and we move on to the international tour. Coming up next is Canada Motorsport, and after that will be Japan at Twin Ring Motegi. And I think I'm planning to have those races tomorrow as a double header day. Yes, we'll be having hopefully double header races tomorrow. We don't know what time. I'll definitely confirm on that later on, or probably tomorrow. So right now the entries for those races are now open as we start getting prepared for the big day or a bigger day tomorrow. So this is going to be very interesting to see how will the point standings shake up. Hey, where is Kenzie Simmons? Ah, she's down into 23rd place. I mean, her luck. I mean, she's a rookie, and it's probably her bad luck. That's the reason why she lost so many positions from up first. She wasn't able to master being a, trying to be a driver who is willing to stay on the position as high as possible, let alone in the lead. So now, I guess that's all I got to say, really. Full stop, I guess. So, as in my final word, let's all pack it up and we shall get ready for tomorrow. This is going to be great. So, thank you everyone for taking part today. And this has been a crazy, crazy race, as I keep saying a few times now. And yeah, we do hope for more craziness tomorrow. And yes, so I'm going to rack it up, go to bed, and refresh myself for tomorrow. And it'll be the big day. Thank you everyone once again. And I'll hopefully see you at the next race at Canada Motorsport. Take care everyone, and I'll see you there.